Fullblast Radio, y'all. Fullblast Fanatics new sports show. We're doing every Monday after football. Shout out to the tribe. As you can see, we got a few things I want to remind y'all about. Few things I want to remind y'all about. I need to stop the music for this. Shout out to everyone that got teams out there that show grit, show that they have a backbone, show that they, know how to play football. Stick up for your teammates, actually score, be competitive, be relevant, which is not the case of these four bum ass teams that I'm going to go into right now. First off, let's start off with the new way to lose a football game. First you had when you kick an onside kick. No. Even before that, let me go back. Let me take it back a few years to the Super Bowl. As you can see, Falcons were up 28-3. 28-3. I'm sure that there was a lot of strip clubs down here in Atlanta that was popping. Sports bars. They was just elated with excitement, knowing that they were going to beat the team. Most people outside of Boston love to hate New England Patriots. And then that fourth quarter came, and the Atlanta Falcons did what they did best, was implode and lose the Super Bowl in overtime on a play that everyone knew the Patriots running back was going to score. He was about 2 yards out from the goal line. I mean, pathetic. And the Falcons ain't been right ever since. Missing playoffs, blowing games. And this season, I don't think I've ever seen a team blow a game. Now, I've seen teams suck during games, like my Jets, Cowboys, Cowgirls, and the Giants. But to lose the games in the way that the Falcons have lost games this year, it went from laughable to sad. To not jump on an onside kick when that's what you do when you onside kick so the other team don't get the ball. Stood around. But the Cowgirls jumped on the ball and ended up winning the game. We'll get to the Cowgirls in a second. And then yesterday, where they had the ball down, I forgot the score, with a little over a minute. All they had to do was kneel at the 3-yard line, 4-yard line, 5-yard line. Lions had no timeouts. All they had to do was run the clock down, 3 seconds, kick the field goal and win. But nah, what does the running back do? Tries to fight off the defender, and his momentum makes him go forward, and the ball crosses that white line and they score a touchdown. From there, I predicted, watch what's going to happen. The Falcons are going to not play defense because that's what they've been doing. Let the Lions go down the field with 1 minute and 6 seconds left and score a touchdown to tie it, and then kick the extra point with no time left on the clock to win it. I mean, I'm laughing just thinking about it because I just watching it unfold before my eyes. The way these dudes from college, the Bulldogs did the same thing with Alabama. Just implode. It's sad. You know, they won that one game after the coach was fired. You know, to me, they were fired up. They went, they played, they won that game. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, it was the coach, you know. They wasn't playing for the coach anymore. Nah, they reverted back to the same old Falcons. So, 1-6, I think, right? 1-6, yeah. So that leads me to the Cowgirls. Now, Cowgirls should be winless like my Jets, but, you know, Falcons gave them their present on not jumping on that ball on that onside kick, so they happened to win that game. But, like I said, I joke on the Cowboys, but I felt bad for Dak Prescott when he got hurt. That was gruesome. And then Andy Dalton, to get that dirty hit on him, dude, that was dirty. That was dirty. I mean, they were already losing 22-3 at that point. Then they brought in the third string dude who was a rookie, probably never played a snap before. And, you know, I was like, damn, Washington whooped them. But it wasn't just that. First thing was how the team didn't even go after the dude that gave Andy Dalton that dirty hit. Now, I know y'all seen, like, hits on players, right? And where it could be a cheap shot, dirty hit, and, you know, maybe the player get up and those two will kind of be each other's face, ref will break it up. But when you hit a quarterback like that, like I saw Aaron Rodgers get hit in the end zone when he crossed the plane. And his squad tried to jump on the defense. Like they wanted to kill them. Because you just don't do that. That's your leader, that's your quarterback. Yo, not one Dallas player got in the face of that dude that damn near knocked Andy Dalton out. As my quarterback from the Jets would say, I'm sure he saw ghosts and a lot of things spinning in his head. But for y'all to be that weak and don't even stick up for your quarterback, man, that was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. If I was Andy Dalton, I'd be like, I ain't playing for you bums. Y'all showed me no type of respect. And he was screaming at those because every time he hiked the ball, the defense was on his ass. He was screaming at them. So I don't know if they took it personal, but that was foul. The second thing, which really had me laughing, was after the game when I saw the official account of the Washington football team on Twitter and IG post a picture of a Dallas Cowboy fan crying like this. while his girl consoled him in the stands, and it had the final score. That was trolling at its finest. I mean, you couldn't get more savage than that. The official Twitter and Instagram account of the Washington football team posted a Cowboys fan crying in the stands. Man, this is a fun season to me. Now let's get to my bum-ass Jets. I won't spend too much time because every week it's the same, you know. I know they're going to lose, you know. They're just bums. The coach is sad. The management is sad. The offense is sad. The defense is sad. Buffalo won without scoring a touchdown. 6 field goals. 6 field goals. We scored 1 touchdown. It couldn't get more sadder in New York. From them to the Giants, your man Daniel Jones sprinting out, 80-yard touchdown, untouched. And all of a sudden his feet go, nah, put your ass on the dirt. And he falls. That was crazy. Couldn't get no more funnier than this week in sports, y'all. I'll talk about my stupid mistakes in fantasy. But I'm about to bring in my man Cooks. Give him a second to tune in. Fullblast Fanatics. Shout out to everybody in the chat. See y'all. Salute. Need the Jets to beat the Pats. They won't beat them. As bad as the Pats are, Jets ain't gonna beat them. Jets are not gonna beat them. Yeah, Dallas don't want to play. They really don't want to play. Word up. Like I said, my man Cooks is in the building. We're gonna talk about a lot of different things pertaining to sports. What he got going on his podcast as well. But yeah, chat room, what y'all think? This is a hilarious football season, huh? Hilarious. Would y'all Steelers did their thing too as well. Hard fought game. Cooks, my brother, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't see you on camera. I don't see your camera.
Okay. Let me fix that, man. I gotta fix that next.
All right. That's what's up.
All right.
Shout out to the homie Cooks in the building.
Well,
Yeah, Diamond. What's up with the background? Oh, you like my jerseys? Yeah, that's my lady's San Francisco jersey. She's a San Francisco 49ers fan. That's my hat. You know, I like the 49ers. You know, I got to balance out the misery I have as a New York football fan. Shout out to my brother Cooks is in the building.
shout out to you also, and everyone else also, man.
What's good, my brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, thank you very much, man. I'm doing all right so far, man. You know what I mean? Just enjoying this day off, and you know, working those hours like I do, you know, and just enjoying the day. Thank you for, you know what I mean, inviting me and letting me be, small part, just a good combo, sports and stuff. So
Yeah, bro, definitely, man. That's why I was like, yo, I had to get Cooks on here, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you like sports. I'll be digging your hat collection. You be putting out dope hats, you know what I'm saying? So maybe later on you can show the people, you know, your hats too. A lot of sport hat teams.
You got some fresh back there too.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, unlike that Jets one, I got another Jets hat I plan to burn. I think I'll wait another week. I'm going to burn it live on the air or cut it up, one or the other. Maybe I don't burn it. I don't want to catch a fire in my studio, but yeah, man. I mean, these dudes, man, like we was touching on the icons I got on the screen that they can see is the the scoreboard of the Atlanta and New England in the Super Bowl when they were up 28-3. Then you know what happened with that. I got a picture of a fly black woman, a cowgirl. So you know who I'm talking about there. I got the butt fumble, you know, from the Jets. And then I got Daniel Jones falling in that game during the Eagles where he ran untouched, no one around him, and face planting into the dirt. So it's, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, I don't even get mad. I used to get mad and throw stuff and scream at the TV. Why do that, man? Why be so invested like that when the team just lets you down like that, you know?
You know what I'm saying? No, if you got money on it, that's a different story.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You been, have you been, also, since we on the sports, have you been, are you been into the baseball in World Series?
I want LA to win. Shout out to that hat you got on. Just cause I don't like the Rays, cause they talk dirty about my Yankees and they beat the Yankees. So I'm rooting for the Dodgers. Okay.
Definitely
rooting for the Dodgers. I know they up 3-2. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully they'll pull it out. Kershaw's finally been at ace because he's been choking every time, you know, they got in the playoffs. He's been at ace during the season, but every time he get in the playoffs, he choked. But he's doing his thing now. So.
Okay. Yeah, you right about that.
Yeah. So I think it's their year.
It seems like it's been like one of those flip-flop series where it's like, you know, game one is to this one, game two, like every.
Like dominant, right?
Yeah.
The dominant team, is winning, yeah. Grace, what's good? Yeah, shout out to my Yankees all day, every day. Yes, indeed. So I mean, what teams you as far as football? Who you rep or who you like?
Sports in general, or just like any team, everything?
Well, football. Since we're on football right now.
Okay. NFL or college?
NFL.
All right. Yeah. NFL. I am a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan, man.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know you feeling it too this season, even though that division's so bad. You know what I mean? Like, you could be number one and have a losing record this year. You know, that's how crazy it is.
I've been an Eagles fan like ever since my uncle started me watching football. Randall Cunningham's what got me. You know what I mean? When I seen him, I actually was watching that game where he did the jump, when he did the flip over the dude. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And ever since then, I've always just been a fan of the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? They had their down years. So of course, you know, like when you see other players doing good, you know what I mean, you look, you know, but once they started coming back, and then when they got Michael Vick, that right there took me to a whole other level. Because I never thought that would happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so, other than that, my family, they love the Chicago Bears. You know what I'm saying? All my big cousins.
Oh, Chicago? Okay.
They love Chicago Bears.
Yeah, and they good this year.
Yes, they are. Very good.
Defense is official.
My uncle that passed, he was a big Rams fan.
So okay.
You know,
no doubt. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Condolences, bro.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get a Rams hat or a Rams jersey, just something just in remembrance of him, and you know, just keep it. Just, you know.
No doubt. And they play tonight.
Yeah, they play.
Crazy.
They play.
Chicago in the Rams. Yeah. Oh. Word up. That's what I'm saying. So, it's funny you mentioned that, and they happen to be playing tonight. So, actually, two defenses.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So.
And now, who your squad? Because I know I see you rocking the Arizona hat. Also, I see the San Francisco.
Yeah. I mean, I bought this hat because I was like collecting hats. You know, I had this hat like before the season started. And I mean, they happen to be doing good. I mean, shoot, they took out Seahawks last night, crazy game. And man, I was so sick because I'm winning in my fantasy for this week. Hopefully, I should win. New Diggy, he got I think a tight end and a defense, if I'm not mistaken, going tonight. But I got at least 50 points on him. But I would have had at least 90 if I didn't put in Tyler Lockett. I had him on the bench, bro.
I was watching that. I was wondering what you
were doing. I had him on the bench, bro. I'm like, what am I doing? 55 points.
I was sick. I told myself, you had to be busy.
Yeah. Well, I was, like I said, I was visiting my parents this weekend, so I had the laptop on watching the games, and I kind of set my lineup up before I left, and I really didn't look at it since then until I'm watching the game, and I'm sitting there looking at the points racking up.
Man, your bench. I'm looking at your bench now. Your bench killed it. Your bench was killing.
Bro, I had what's the name on the bench? Kansas City defense, 21 points.
God.
Sick. So, like I said, hopefully, I should still, win this week. But just to not have them in there and him putting up them points was just crazy. Crazy, man. So.
I've been on a pretty nice streak, man. You know.
Yeah, I know. Cooks is cooking these dudes.
So I'm just waiting. I'm just ready for the battle. Like John Blaze, he was number 1 in the other league.
Okay.
In the other division of your league.
Yeah.
So I think I figured maybe he might, come on with it because I know it ain't gonna last long, but I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So like I said, man, I've been a Jets fan for years. I don't know how a lot of these gray hairs I can contribute to them. I mean, I'll take Rex Ryan back at this point, to be honest, because this coach is like a deer in headlights. He is the worst. I can say he's the worst coach we've had, and that even goes with Rich Kotite when we went 1-15. This dude don't know what he's doing, man. Like, we lost to the Bills. The Bills didn't even score a touchdown. We lost off. They kicked 6 field goals.
Man.
And we lost. I mean, you can't get no worse than them, bro.
Tell me this. How much? Why did y'all give away Le'Veon Bell? Like, what was that about?
To me, he didn't want to be there. Honestly, just like the defensive dude, was Jamal Adams.
Yeah.
He want to be like. He's like, yo, I don't be around these bums. The management, they don't know what they're doing. They got this coach. He don't know how to use him. You know what I mean? That's why when he was sitting on the bench, like, he was just sitting there like, man, get me out of here.
Get me.
You know what I mean? It's like we got this dude from the Dolphins who sucked in Miami. Like, what made you think he was going to do any better with the Jets? Like, the moves they make are it don't make no sense, man. It really don't.
So, like, with him gone, does that free up, like, money, cap space, anything like that?
I think it does. I mean, I have to look into it because I know he got his money. I know that. I just been so disgusted with him. I haven't even bothered to even look up to see, supposedly, they're looking to tank to get Trevor Lawrence. That's what shout out to Legion of Knicks podcast said. Okay. But if I was Trevor Lawrence, I'd be like, I don't want to go to them so they can ruin me. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
They're like the Knicks, man. The Knicks get these players and then they leave and then they become superstars on other teams. And that's what the Jets like. The same management. The owner of the Knicks, dude, I hate him, Jim Dolan. You know what I mean? Man. And James, he need to get out of here. And it's the same with the Jets management. They need to get out of here too.
That dude, man, that Dolan dude, man. It's like I don't see how they even put up with him, man. But I mean, with him being the owner, like, what can you do?
What can you do? Yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah, they'll have to catch him saying the N-word or something like they did the Clippers owner to get him out of here or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he ain't going nowhere. And he's billion. He's making billions. He owned Cablevision. You know what I'm saying? So he fills the seats even when they suck. So he's making money, man. So it's like he can care less. But his reputation, it sucks, man. So like I said, New York sports, man, it's the worst. And everyone is talking about Brooklyn Nets, because of KD and Kyrie. I'm not rooting for the Brooklyn Nets. No, because they're the Nets to me still. Like, if there was a new team that came in there, they're the New Jersey Nets still to me. So I'm not.
When you come from that class, you already know. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, like I'll as bad as the Knicks are, I will never burn their hat. I'll burn the Jets hat before I burn the Knicks hat. You know what I mean? Because at least these colors look good. You know, green, you can't only wear that with so much stuff. So
you right about that. You sure right about that.
Blue and orange. So.
And now one thing about the Brooklyn thing I want to add in is that Kyrie, even though he has caused so much problems or he act like he can't think right, I really do feel like he ain't gonna act like that with KD 100%.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know that's a fact. Especially what KD went through with with Golden State. Mm-hmm. You know, with what's his name? The forward, the dude. Draymond, yeah. You know how he said that was part of the reason leaving, and because so I think when you go through stuff with different teams, you'll know even if you didn't act right, I think you'll know how to act. Come this time around, I think so. I think they'll mesh. I think they'll mesh. Yeah.
And and then they do have you know what I'm saying, even though we didn't get to see the full potential, they really do have maybe contender, battling the playoff type team,
Yeah, at least be relevant. Yeah,
at least be relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see them being in the bottom.
Yeah.
But I don't see them being at the top either because, we already got our top runners.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So.
How that go?
Yeah, I'm not, I'm really not trying to hate on him. It's just the Nets thing, that's, because I know, because it's got an aura to it, Brooklyn, because it's in Brooklyn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I give it that. It do got the aura to it. I just know that, me watching, basketball over the years and the Nets, you know what I mean? And them trying to claim because they were in Jersey and it was like, nah, this is Knicks. And then when it came to Brooklyn, they were like, oh no, this is the takeover. I'm like, hell no, this ain't the takeover. Nah, it's still Knicks. I don't care what y'all say.
I'm with you on that, man. I would be honest with you, as a basketball fan, I would love to see the Knicks just be a good team.
Yeah, man, just be relevant. That's all we ask for, man, just to compete. That's what I want, competition. That's what I'm saying about the New York sports, the Jets and Giants. Just compete, be relevant. You know what I mean? Just and don't, they tend to do stuff to disgust you. Like the way they'll lose games, the way they'll play. From butt funnels to our quarterback getting monoed, and to saying, "Oh, I saw ghosts." You know what I mean? Just stupid stuff, man. Like it's like no other team does what y'all do. I mean, except the Falcons. I touched on what they were doing. But man, you talk about a team. Ever since they choked in the Super Bowl, they've just like imploded.
They have not been the same.
Something is wrong with the Atlanta Falcons, bro. It's bad. When I watch them, I'm like, yeah, they're up. Nah, I gotta wait, cause you never know. You never know.
Let's touch on this. How do you feel about the Cowboys?
You mean the Cowgirls? I always joked on the Cowboys every year, only because first of all, I love Stephen A. Smith rant when he goes in on them, and it's like every year when he's like, no, I want them to get in the playoffs because I want the hype to build up just so the letdown could be just as bad. Because every year they say, we're going to the Super Bowl, we're going to win this and that. And every year they fail, So it's just funny to me, but I don't know, man. Like I felt bad for Dak, like what happened, only because, they didn't pay him, and then that happens, and then, they were already like 1-3, 1-4 when he got hurt, so it wasn't like they were doing good. He got hurt, now they suck. They were bad anyway, but he don't complain. He go out there and play the best of his ability, you know what I'm saying? Aside from the hate of the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's an all-around, he's a good dude, but just seeing, Andy Dalton, like, they knew, like, come on, man. He was with the Bengals for how long? They didn't even get a playoff win. What'd y'all expect from Andy Dalton?
I mean...
But they just look like they don't want to play, though. I mean, they didn't even stick up for him when that dirty hit I touched on earlier. Yeah. That hit they gave him, and they even try to fight.
Didn't he? Nothing.
Nothing. They just stood around like, yeah, that was pathetic to me, man. Like no kind of camaraderie or nothing. So.
And one thing that caught my mind with the Dak thing you was talking about, it was crazy how when the year started, how it was all about his contract, and should he be there? Should he be there? They even said trade rumors and and stuff like that. And then, boom, he gives you his all, and this man down there break his whole leg off. Because that injury was ugly. You know what I mean? He's holding his leg in his hand.
Yeah, yo, that was that was crazy.
Like, okay, now where the love at now? You know what I'm saying? Y'all so worried about what he getting paid, and should he, he needs to demand for a pay. He needs to demand, and now the man hurt. Then y'all talking about, well, what they gonna do with that contract now? I'm like, man, y'all for real, man?
Yeah, man. Just give him his money, man. Real talk.
So I guess it's just the business part of it. I guess you know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
What's your feelings on the I don't know if it's still happening now, but the Tyson versus
Roy Jones?
Is this? I don't think it's still going down, is it?
I don't know. I know Roy Jones postponed it because he saw Tyson training. He was like, I don't want that smoke. He was like T.I. against Buster. T.I. was like, I don't want that smoke. Oh man! Speaking of T.I., him and Jeezy, that's official. November 19th going down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be streaming that.
Let me ask you. I want to ask you. Now he did say that he wanted both of them. Do you think that's gonna happen?
Nah, I don't think. I think Buster's gonna go with somebody else. I think. Yeah. And like I said, after all that talking back and forth, they both got on IG, was laughing at each other, cracking jokes at each other. They love each other. You know what I mean? It's just that's hip hop. It's competitive. Yeah. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna bust your ass. You know what I mean? That's what it was. So it was fun just to see that. You know what I mean? So,
man, it was great to see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when Jeezy chimed in, I was like, oh man, this is getting real. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they cool too with each other. So, but they said in the chat, Atlanta Braves had a 3-1 lead and lost. The Atlanta teams always choke, including T.I. Yeah, man. The Braves did the same thing. The Georgia, the Bulldogs did the same thing against Alabama.
Man. Oh man,
bro, 2 years in a row. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on.
Man, when it comes to college football, I have always been a Florida Gator fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because of Emmitt Smith. You know what I'm saying? Warful, a couple of IQ, a couple of other ones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been a Florida Gator fan. And it seems like, and of course Tebow, I love Tebow, that's my boy right there. I like Tebow. I like Tebow because of his attitude.
Okay, all right.
That never died, never quit. I know that he couldn't throw the ball like he was supposed to, but he kept trying. That's why I like him.
Yeah, and like I say, I didn't hate on him either. Like even when he came to Jets, I just knew that they did that for the ratings. You know what I mean? It was like that's not what we needed. Y'all put a bullseye on our back anyway, talking about we going to Super Bowl, this and that, and then you bring Tebow in. We knew what type of quarterback he was. He wasn't a fit. Y'all brought him in. Manager brought him in for the TV, for the ratings. And it imploded big time. And then he got the brunt of it. And he's a nice guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a cool dude, and he didn't deserve a lot of it. But that was once again Jets management thinking they know what they're doing when they don't. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. But this week in general, man, like the football games was crazy. Like I said, I put Russell Wilson in. He got more points than Ben because I had Ben on the bench. But they lost that game. He threw 3 interceptions, man. I'm like, damn. They lost that game, and Arizona kicked the field goal to win it. Overtime. Arizona tough, man.
They it's not the number. Let me see. The number 1 ranked defense. I know them, the Colts, and Pittsburgh. I think they got the 3 best defense in the league. I just can't remember who 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3, yeah.
But from watching on the draft in your league, I always keep up with who got the top defenses. So that's why I sat out Arizona defense and put the Eagles in because I knew that the Seahawks was gonna bring it. You know what I mean? As far as just racking up points, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, points wise, yeah.
But even though they did rack up points, they still made some good key plays. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I mean, they still lost, but they still.
But that was just, it was a great game, like all around. Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah.
So, and I also I know Chicago got a top 10 defense this year too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, and Rams. I don't know where the Rams play too, but like I said, they pretty good too. So, you know, it might be a low scoring game tonight. You know, or just a real good defensive game.
I feel like you know what, I'm with you on your first one. I think it'll be a low scoring. I really do. I think it'll be a low scoring. I'm with you on that one right there. Who got winning it though? I'm gonna take Chicago.
I think they're gonna win, but if they do, I hope it's low scoring only because New Dickey got their defense and their tight end. He's got Jimmy Graham. So I just hope he don't ball out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm up at least 40-something points on him. So hopefully it'll be a low-scoring game. You know, so low scoring or Rams blow them out. Sorry, Newt, but it is what it is.
Now in your league, is it one or two people that ain't playing? Because I've seen some people ain't changing.
Yeah, Diamond's not playing anymore. Shout out to Diamond. I think she's in the chat. So
shout out Diamond.
Yeah, we'll get a victory every week playing against her. My son, I don't know what he's doing. I'll play, and he even put his quarter because they had a bye. The Ravens had a bye, and he even put his quarterback in. So I don't know what he's doing. I have to get with him, but we're doing it for fun. But I know next year definitely. I want to, get more people, put some money up, and really make it interesting. That'll make people want to go in there and change the lineups and all that. Yeah.
Because I try to do the draft every year with some of my other friends, and it's like it's great that you invited me because I was just playing against the computer or whoever I didn't know, just doing it.
Just jumping in a public draft. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when you invited me, I was like, oh yeah, now I got something I can keep up with because I like to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that right there was real cool. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm like, whoa. And then the way I picked, you know what I'm saying? I was trying not to pick. I like that everybody had a chance. I'm fair when it comes to the draft. You know what I'm saying? But
when we did the draft, you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, 5 rounds, 6 rounds. Ain't nobody still got his play yet.
Yeah. About to pick him up.
I'm
gonna be doing a Super Bowl pool too. I'm gonna be I'm gonna do a Super. You know why it's easy to do a Super Bowl pool now? I know because everybody gonna be together because of COVID, but I'm gonna just do it through Cash App, and then I can just pay it out to Cash App. Whoever wins every quarter, boom, just pay it out. Easy, just like that. So I'm gonna set that up. I'll let everybody know. I'll post that up, and we have from then now to do it if people want to, get their boxes. You know what I mean? So give people time to, do it. Probably, $20 a box or whatever. So.
Okay. Did you happen to keep out the UFC last weekend? The weekend this past?
I missed it only because I have the site that you can, get the stuff free, but I forgot UFC. I guess the time zones they were fighting in, they wasn't fighting over here. So wherever they were fighting, it comes on at like 4:30 in the afternoon, East Coast time. And I missed it again. I'm thinking it's gonna come on 11 at night. Yeah. So I went somewhere to find out Khabib, something I was looking up, and it said Khabib announced a retirement after his victory. I was like, I missed it again because I missed the last UFC because of the time, time schedule. And I saw that he retired. He said my father ain't here no more, so I can't. I guess celebrate with him. He's real proud for his family. Right, that's why he hates Conor McGregor. What Conor was doing, he's like, I ain't about them antics or nothing. That's why they tried to jump Conor after he beat the brakes off him in that fight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, there's another fight within a fight. That was crazy.
That was extra crazy, man. I remember that. I was watching that, but he threw that mouthpiece, boy, and then he went ham.
Went haywire. He said, I ain't about these antics. You know what I'm saying? He disrespected my religion, my family. He said, he ain't for that, you know? Even when he was on sports with First Take, and Stephen A. kept bringing up, you know, Wakanda, and he was like, I'm not with this shit right now. Like, right live on First Take. And they left it right there.
Left it right there.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not wasting my time talking about this dude.
That's why. Like, I mean, he just a show. From his eyes, he's just a show.
Yeah. Okay, Legion of Nick said it was in Dubai. Yeah, that's why the time was,
okay.
The time.
Over here in Alabama, it came on at 2:30. Everything started at 2:30. 2:30,
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it is, so you right next door to me in the A, ain't you?
Yeah. So it came on like 3:30 or 4:30. Yeah, came on.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So, was it?
I was gonna ask you something. Go ahead. I didn't mean to.
Oh no, I just wanted to know, was it a dominant fight? Did it go to rounds or did he knock him out?
I only got to watch the highlights, but I want to say he got him with a submission.
Okay.
Got him with a submission.
Dude tapped out.
Yeah, got him with a submission.
Okay.
So, and I watched. I think his name Gacy.
Yeah, he's tough too.
Like he's pretty tough. He's right. And you know what I'm saying? He did I watched his. I watched his ESPN interview, and you know, he took it seriously, but at the same time, he was talking like, you know, like, I'm gonna handle this guy, which I guess that's the type of attitude you gotta have.
Yeah.
Somebody who's so dominant, you ain't gonna just say, I'm finna whoop them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a strategy.
Yeah, especially Khabib. Yeah.
Straight up. So, and Khabib, he a ground and pound type of dude, and he know how to work you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He break your whole shit down.
And then he can box.
Yeah, he's like all around, man. Like, I'm not messing with this dude. Like,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna need a tank.
And I think what I love the most about it is that he don't talk much.
Yeah, that's what I like. The ones that don't talk much, that you gotta look out for them. He's the nicest, like they say, he's the nicest dude, but he's that old school mentality. You know what I mean? And he's Muslim, and yeah, Legion, you got mad honor, man. They don't play around, man.
I didn't know he was Muslim. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're the religion. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
man. So he, like I said, he ain't about all that foolishness and all that, you know, for the, you know, trying to, you know, like the trolling that people be doing on social media and all. Yeah. He ain't about that, man. He about these hands and these feet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just gonna get in there and do it.
And get it and go on, get it over with. Like he's tired.
He's the opposite of Mayweather.
Oh man,
Whoa.
Man, that's enough one right there, man. Mayweather, what's your feelings about Mayweather, man? You know what I mean?
I mean, I understand the brassfulness and the ego that comes with, you know, especially coming where I'm from, where like, you know, the mentality of especially our people, like, you know, you can't be this, you can't be that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just, and it's just me. I'm just like this in general with a lot of people in sports, like just the over showboating and antics. I just don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, especially like if you are that dominant dude, like, I don't know. I like the humbleness. Mm-hmm. But when they get in that ring or they get on that field, that switch turns on and they just straight savage. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I feel like you don't have to show out and be so disrespectful with it. That, I guess that's what it is. Like, it's like the disrespectful of, you know, because your ego's so big. I mean, you have to have an ego to be an elite player, elite fighter. You know, everyone does. But I just think it's like how you channel it, like, you know what I mean? Like, certain people that got egos but get the brakes beat off of them. Like, I just laugh at them because it's like, you talking all this mess, but, you know what I mean? Like your man, what's his name from Philly? He's one dude I don't care for. When he got beat by, Pacquiao, and he's talking about, I won the fight. Adrian Broner.
Adrian Broner.
Yeah. That dude, man, like, he just does clown stuff to me, man. Like shut up, man. You know what I mean? He got put out a few times where you shouldn't be talking like that when you got put to sleep a few times or got schooled. You know, that's what kills me about people that do that, you know?
Yeah.
But,
okay.
You know, but Mayweather's he's a scientist with it, bro. Like, just watch him like, yo, these dudes can't hit him. You know what I mean? They just can't. The dudes, you know what I mean? You know, he is what he is.
What was your thought? The reason why I asked you this because I remember Mayweather said that he wanted to, if a certain person trained with him, he wouldn't lose. And I'm talking about Wilder. I want to say I don't know if it was Fat Joe's podcast or if it was Drink Champ, but Mayweather said if Deontay Wilder would let me train him, he wouldn't lose. What's your thoughts on that? What you think?
I mean, it couldn't hurt to try Wilder because that last fight.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Woo! You just reminded me of the beating he took. That wasn't even fair. I mean, he didn't come with nothing, man.
And it's like he had me so convinced in his his talking. He had me so convinced, not just because he's from Alabama or nothing like that, because you a big, tall Terminator, a big, tall black dude. Like, I'm thinking, like, yeah, you finna show us something. I mean,
Or change up your game plan after the first fight because, you know, to me, he's one-dimensional. You know, Curtis, just said it. He's one-dimensional. Like, he got that knockout blow where when he hit you that one time, you going out.
Man.
But that's all he got. You gotta learn the finesse, the mechanics of either the defense or even the offense, the jab and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I think Mayweather train him. I think he'd be a better fighter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think Mayweather should do that now in his career. Like now that he's, you know, if he's really retired, you know what I mean?
Who, if he is, I'm saying, jump back on that, if he is really retired, but if he ain't, who left for him to fight, as far as Mayweather concerned?
You talking about Mayweather? If he don't?
Yeah.
Oh, like in his division, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Who would he, like, would it be worth it for him to get back at it, or?
Nah, I think he should. I think he did what he had to do. That's what I think. I think he should, stay retired, man, and like, you know, you got your belts. You know, you're one of the best that ever did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, coming from the school that we come from, and knowing the boxers that we knew before him,
he ain't the greatest of all time.
Okay, you already now.
No.
Now, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to give me the information on what's in your opinion or fact, either one put them together. What you think? Why would he not be considered one of the greatest?
No, he's one of the greatest, Bob.
Okay.
You know,
not the greatest.
Yeah. People saying he's great. I think it's the same where I think the only person that, if they said he was the greatest of all time in this sport, is Jordan, and you wouldn't have too many arguments. Now people can say, you know, well, Kareem, you know, have more points overall or go like that, but I think it's like an era thing. You know, you had Ali. You know what I'm saying? You had Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray. Man, I mean, you had Sweet Pea. You had Pernell. You know what I mean? Like, I just think the eras, you know, if you could say the greatest in that era.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess with boxing, because it's such a drop off from, like, you know, like Muhammad Ali, you know, played great up until, you know what I mean, his fights as he got older, and then it was like, damn, no, please quit, because now you sort of effects of, you know, and I just think with boxing, I think that it's errors. Like, I can't say, like, greatest of all time, you know. I just think the impact, I think with Muhammad Ali, while people can say, you know, he's the GOAT, because to me it's like, it's not that just the boxing, it's just him as a person. What he went through, like how he was in those times. Like he's talking like how we talking now with, you know, against the system and against, you know, with how white people are, with the racism, and how he was black, you know, Muslim, and back in those days, you know, in the 60s and 70s to be talking like that, and talking brass like that, and talking to white men like, yeah, you scared of me? You wouldn't be scared of me if I was white. Like he telling them that to their face. Like I seen like the talk shows like from back in the day, like he wasn't holding no punches, talking the way he was talking, you know, and he was proud and he didn't care, you know, who thought, because he was about uplifting his people and doing that and being the champ and knocking people out, and they hated to see that. To me, that makes him the greatest because of what he brought to the table and how he wasn't taking nothing from none of these racist establishment or nothing. So it's like another level to the boxing is him as a person too.
Okay.
So that's how I can look at him like, yeah, Mayweather, yeah, you know, you great in what you did in boxing, but you know, as far as, you know, a person, you know how he blatantly, like, you know, just certain things, you know, from maybe the domestic violence to the, I don't care, I'm still support Gucci, even though if they, you know, made fun of black people, like, it's like, dang, really? Like, you don't care that much, that the money, that's all you care about? You know, just stuff like that is kind of like egotistical, like, negativity. Like, he just comes across sometimes. And, you know, people looked at Muhammad Ali the same way, too, because he talked it. You know, he talked ish in the conferences and everything, but it was just something different about Ali that I respect. You know what I mean?
One thing I can say, I don't think I've ever heard Ali brag about money.
Okay.
Like Mayweather brags about money.
Yeah.
You know, money Mayweather, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ali, from what I seen, heard, watched, and read, he always fought for, like you saying, the good thing. He always fought for the good cause. Like when he talked his ish, you know, like you say, of course, you know, you're gonna talk your ish because you know, you're in competition.
You're a boxer, yeah, and they all do that during the conferences and they talk, yeah, they trying to psych each other out.
But I ain't never seen him say, "Oh, I got this big old house and I got this big old car," and you know what I'm saying? I hear him say stuff like,
yeah, kind of like
I can't, you know,
flaunting it. No, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah, I was just adding to it, like flaunting it in your face. That's how it be feeling sometimes. Yeah.
And that I agree with you 1,000, 10,000%. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's like trying to be a bully without bullying somebody. You know what I'm saying? I got this and y'all ain't got it. Cause I you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Ali wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So where would you put Tyson at?
See, at the time when you're watching him,
he was the man.
He was the man. But his fall off, his fall from grace happened hard.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how long his reign lasted, but when he fell, it was like, man, you know, he had a lot of issues, you know, obviously, you know, personal stuff. And and it was like once he fell, he was never the same, you know. Ali, you know, I know he lost, but he came back, you know, got the belt back, you know, he dodged the draft, got locked up, lost the belts, came back, got the belts back. You know what I mean? With Tyson, you know, he never covered back. Then he bit Holyfield, you know what I mean? Like, it went downhill, I think, quickly with him. You know. So yeah, overall, yeah, but it was like the moment in that Mike Tyson moment, man, ain't nobody. Even what's his name, Foreman said, I ain't want no parts of Tyson. You crazy?
Man, I mean, $50, $60 every time a fight. You know what I mean? Like, and it ain't gonna last, but maybe a round or two.
Yeah.
The last Mike Tyson fight that we ordered, Remember when the satellites was big? Remember everybody said the big satellite?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My mom at the time, she was like, "I'm gonna get this fight." And when he was fighting Peter McNeely, you remember that? And man, golly, y'all think you know how to wrestle with me, my mom, and my uncle at the time. We crowd around the TV. We got chips, hot dogs, drinks. We ready to watch, and I'll be doggone if it didn't last but a minute and probably 42 seconds.
You was like this. You was like, I got my drink. Yo, it's over. I ain't even started drinking yet. Yeah.
It was so funny. My mom was using the bathroom when she came out. She said, "The fight already over." She said, "I'm not knowing another fight ever again." And we never.
Yeah. It's like, it's a waste of money. Yeah. Yeah, that was the bad thing about the Tyson fights. Like, you was not sitting there for it was 3-4 minutes.
Man,
crazy.
But the Holyfield, when he got the Holyfield, and when the mouthpiece got knocked, that was Lennox Lewis when he got the mouthpiece knocked out, right?
Oh, okay.
No, that was Riddick. That was Bo.
Riddick Bowe?
That was Riddick Bowe. That was Tyson's first loss, right? Bo.
No, Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas.
Yeah. I think in Japan. I think they fought in Japan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one when he had to pick the mouthpiece up and put it back in his mouth.
He was like stumbling. I was like, oh, shoot, you kidding me? Yo, just watching that was like, that was like a biggest shock. Because he was just so dominant in what he did, and then to see him be like, oh man, he's human after all. Like, and then Buster lost like his next fight. Like, Buster was a champ, and then the next fight, he got his ass whooped. Like, damn.
But he lost that fight to a worthy contender, though. Didn't he lose to Holyfield or win?
Buster Douglas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it wasn't like he lost to a bum, I don't think. But
he was no bum.
Yeah. But it was just like, damn, like he just got it, and as soon as he got it, he lost it that quick.
Just that fast.
Yeah. Yeah, but boxing ain't, I mean, especially heavyweights, it's been ain't what it used to be.
Our last good year of heavyweight boxing was like, what, maybe in the late 90s, early 90s?
Yeah.
Probably so.
It was so many good heavyweights, It was fights worth seeing. It didn't seem like it was some WWE like it is now. Because a lot of people are like, yo, these fights is fixed, man. I'm sorry. Just the way they were going. Remember Selden, Bruce Selden? He took it down. He quit. Remember he talking about he got hit? Tyson didn't hit him. He took a dive.
Let me ask you this. What do you think that the purpose of the fixation is in sports? Like, when people holler sports is fixed, do you think is it just for the gamblers, or you know what I mean? Like,
it's more. I mean, it could be the mob. Organized crime involved. Definitely the money. Yeah, especially like when it can be where they want to extend the fights for more money. Like, this one's a draw, so they're gonna fight again. Because in their contracts, if they lose, they gotta immediately be given a rematch. So if you have somebody that the odds are, 50-1 that they're gonna win, and then the odds makers putting them on the money on the loser, and then the one that was supposed to lose wins. First, that's money for the gambling, and second, that's money for more money to be pulled into the next boxing fight, into the arena, into the marketing. Because in the contract, if I lose, you have to give me a rematch. This is automatic. So it's like, yeah, let's get 2 fights because it's more money. So it's definitely shadiness going on. I definitely believe that.
Like for instance, with Jordan, do you think that when he left 93, do you think that there was some fixation about that? You know what I'm saying? Weird stuff going on in the background. Because all we see is just he wanted to play baseball. And I felt like he left us his pop fast. But now, years later, it's so much more. So, like, what's your opinion on that?
No, I just think that I don't know if he had a gambling problem, but I just think, when they gamble, when they have all that money, they ain't gambling $100. They gonna gamble $50,000 a game, because they got money. They make $100,000 like every hour, because of the revenue they bring in, that they can bet that. So, yeah, there was always those stories that he had a gambling problem. Like, I never knew him going to Gamblers Anonymous or him stating, yo, I had a big gambling problem, But I don't think, I definitely don't think nothing was fixed as far as him winning those chips.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He came back and won 3 more in a row, Yeah, Jordan was, and unfortunately when my Knicks was the best they can be, it happened to be in the Jordan era. That was like, you know what I mean? But that's when basketball was basketball.
Man, what
back
you
in the
talking
90s.
about? That's a cool subject right there.
Yeah.
I, like me, I'm 40 now, 1980. So,
No doubt.
I have a lot of like a lot of young homies that, I ain't gonna say they look up to me, but they like when I be around, because I still feel like I'm my same self when I was little. I'm just in an older body, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
No doubt.
When they drop to me, so when I talk to them about sports and music and stuff like that, it's like they didn't get this. Now I'm getting a full picture of the young people. When I was young, I didn't get to see what my uncles and them were talking about. Now I done got to see what they didn't get to see.
Yeah.
So now I'm the one explaining to them of what it used to be like.
Yeah.
So when we talk about the LeBron and the Jordan, they don't get it, but
Yeah, because they didn't live that era with Jordan.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they see Jordan in the air and he do like this. Well, LeBron, he get up high too, but y'all didn't see how we saw it first.
Yeah. Yeah, when you see it first, and it's to them when they see LeBron doing it live, it's seen it first. Like, because you can tell them to go to YouTube and look at Dominique, Jordan, but that same feeling when you're not in it, living it, is different. It's kind of like telling someone about, like, say you went to go see, like, I don't know if you were a big Marvel fan. Like, when I went to go see, when I went to go see Infinity War, going to see that in the movie theater, and then you telling somebody about it, and then they wait to see it, at home. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, yeah, that was good. But their reaction ain't the same as when you went to see it kind of live when it first came out with people around, you know what I mean? So it's different. So you can't really blame them, but when they get blasphemous, when they just call all out and just say something that don't make no sense, then that's where he's like, all right, little young, and now you're gonna have to get schooled.
Yeah, you got to get schooled now. You got to listen.
Yeah.
Cause I be wondering like what they be thinking. Like, I understand what y'all see, but it's like when they was doing it back then, it was more tough. It was more toughness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was way more toughness.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they act like they don't understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't understand that if you breeze by, somebody with the ball while you're defending them, you're gonna get a foul.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They don't get that. They don't see that you driving down the hole in the 90s, you're gonna be on your back. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't flagrant, so it's something really obviously, flagrant, but it was basketball, you know what I mean? Them dudes, shooting threes all over the perimeter like they do now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff, man. The physicality, is definitely gone.
And you know what? I want to add into that. I honestly feel like, how like we were just talking about, it's the era. I honestly feel like they say, if you can take LeBron and like Durant, some of them, and put them in that era, that they can hang. I honestly believe that if you take some of those guys from that era and put them in this new technology era and they catch on, y'all gonna be in trouble.
Oh yeah, they'd be even greater.
True.
They'd be even greater. Yeah.
For real.
But I
Like,
think some of the superstars from now could play in the era. Like, now I don't know how long. Like, I'd say LeBron, because you know LeBron's built. You know what I mean? Like, he got that magic built to him, but his game is, you know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? Durant, his ball handling for him to be that tall is crazy. You know what I mean? Russell Westbrook, who probably could play in the era, because Russell Westbrook, you know, he wears hard on his sleeve. To me, he's that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you ain't effing with me. You know what I mean? He just got that. You know, I'm a savage. Like, you know what I mean? So there's certain players they'll probably definitely play in the '90s era. You know, but yeah. But I know there's some that, they probably want to quit.
You think Giannis can hang in that era?
See, Giannis is a big, but I don't know. I haven't watched enough of him, but I don't know. He don't seem that type that he's that savage mode. Like KG is tall, but he ain't stocky like him. But KG goes in a savage mode. You know what I mean? It's just that heart. It's just something about it, man. Like, it's like some people wouldn't survive in that era. You know what I mean?
I believe that.
Word.
I really believe that. Now, when we talk about the best of all time, who or your top five, who are your top five as far as NBA players?
NBA players?
Yes, sir.
Definitely Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Magic, shoot, man, I loved watching Dr. J.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so many dope players back then that can dominate. That's what it was. Like, there's a lot of good players in this era, but you can name maybe on one hand that are dominant, as far as KG, LeBron, you know what I'm saying, Harden. But back then, man, we had Magic, Isaiah, Bird, Dr. J, Moses Malone, Ewing, Shaq,
Reggie Miller.
Bro, yeah, as much as I hated that hated that dude. But yeah, Rick Mahorn, the Bad Boys, Akeem. You know what I'm saying? Dominique. Like,
in the list, my God, Sean Kemp. Gary Payton.
And that's just we just thinking of like off the top. There's a man list that's there, you know what I mean, that we still Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason. Come drive down the hole if you want. Trying to do a layup on them.
Now, Anthony Mason, like the people these days don't understand how good of a ball handler he was.
Yeah, as big as he was.
They don't understand.
Yeah, man. Clyde the Glide.
Rex.
You know what I mean?
We lost Portland Trail Blazer great this year. Cliff Robinson died.
Cliff Robinson, yeah.
Get him.
Yeah, man. David Robinson.
David Robinson. Sean Elliott.
Man. Alonzo Mourning. I think you said it. Yeah.
Mourning. Larry Johnson, one of my all-time favorites. I love Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson was one of my favorites.
Grandmama.
it just didn't end good for him like I wanted it to.
Yeah. So many.
Do you think that LeBron's Space Jam movie is gonna be a pretty good movie?
Nah, it ain't. I don't think people should even compare it to the Space Jam with Jordan. It's just because it's gonna be different. You know what I mean? It's just a different era. Like, it's funny how he's like, don't compare me to Jordan, but You're doing the same. Yeah, you're wearing the number. You know what I mean? So that, to me, that's kind of funny. Like,
it is, man.
You don't want the comparison. You know, you want to respect this and that, but you're doing a Space Jam movie. You wearing the number. You know, so.
And people give me, like over here where I'm at, people give me a hard time sometimes because I'm such a diehard Kobe fan. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't like him for the shots he made. I like him because of his drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's
the
a
job
killer.
Exactly.
He's a killer.
Yes.
And that's why I don't even like, if you really break it down, I don't even like the Jordan to LeBron comparison. If anything, you should be doing, you know, LeBron and Kobe.
Man.
Kobe got 5 chips.
5.
You know what I'm saying? It's about, you know, is LeBron better than Jordan? Is LeBron better than Kobe? You know what I'm saying? That's to really be the debate.
Why does he get ignored like that?
I don't know. I mean, I know he probably don't now, you know, God rest his soul, you know.
Yeah.
Him and his daughter.
And that kind of made me mad, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because it's like, when the man was living, you know, they said this and said that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and,
even after it was proven innocent, you know, he didn't rape the girl, you know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yep. They even brought it up when he won a Grammy for, I think it was
for that Dear Basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he won that, they were like, oh, you know, why'd he get a Grammy? He raped somebody. Like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go there with that?
That hurt my feelings so bad, man.
Yeah, man. That's just the hate, you know?
It's like, I don't understand, like, what y'all, like, the man doing stuff that somebody else trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he was about to put more into the WNBA. He was about to, like, push them to even more relevance, man. He was just getting started, man. He was just getting started. Him, Nipsey, Chadwick was just getting started, bro. That's why it hurt so much.
Ain't that crazy?
That's why it hurt so much, bro. They were just getting started. So.
Ain't that crazy? I mean, like.
Yeah, Oscar, not a Grammy. My bad. Let's go, champ.
Yeah, Oscar. You right.
I get them confused because I don't watch none of them anyway. So.
I'm saying, which I don't even watch BET Awards.
Yeah, I don't watch that either.
Because it's too much.
It's a clown show.
Too much mess.
Yeah, it is, man, and it's all. You know, I mean, we could get on that on another show, but it's like it's all programmed. It's like the same thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then they letting the spitters, you know, just do the cipher, just so they can like have some type of relevance. Oh, we real because we got these MC, but y'all ain't giving them awards. You still giving awards to the trash rappers, but. We'll have a debate on a hip-hop show, you know. This is sports.
Yeah.
But I said, you know, Fullblast Fanatics, we sprinkle a little hip-hop in here because this is a hip-hop channel, you know. I'm sure they're not saying, you know, don't talk about hip-hop, talk about sports, you know.
Yeah, you right.
I'm sure they'll agree with that.
You right. I'm sorry. I couldn't help. I had to ask.
Nah, it's all good. You know, we touch on stuff and we take it right back, bring it right back to sports. It's all good. See, Legion's Nick said, nah, talk your ish. Let's get it. Salute, bro. That's what's up.
And since we on the subject of women's sport, they're starting, and not starting, they're already getting better. I don't mean better as in like, oh, you wasn't good at first. I mean like the word, they get more support.
Okay, more marketing, more attention.
And I enjoy that because there's some women out there that can ball and some brothers ain't gonna beat.
I ain't playing against them. They ain't dunking on me. They nice. They nice. Word up. Shoot.
My favorite
they athletes.
player was always Dominique Dawes.
Dominique Dawes.
If you remember her.
Nah.
And the light-skinned girl, Staley, her last name is Staley. I think she coaches teams now.
Oh, okay. I gotta give one.
One of my favorites too. Old school, kind of old school. I mean,
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Like a ball.
Shamika Holesclaw, and Tennessee had a bunch of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that just coming out of Tennessee, that college basketball women's team. Yeah.
So
Dawn Staley. Yeah.
And I remember at first, they wasn't getting their recognition. They kind of getting made fun of. But like these girls, these women is putting in work.
Yeah. Facts.
They putting in work.
Facts, bro.
So,
they just need the sponsorships, just how they give the sponsors in the NBA or sports. You know what I'm saying? You do the same sponsors for them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Give them the same marketing and stuff.
Now, what's your feeling in here in Alabama? We have a school called Austin High School, one of our big high schools around here in this area where I stay in.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually have a girl that they let join the men's football team. She's a kicker. And I want to know, what's your thoughts on women getting into men's sports where the men's play it? What's your thoughts on that?
Like something like that. Like I don't know. I wouldn't be the one that's trying to cause an uproar if you know what I'm saying. So she's just on there as a kicker.
Yeah, she's on there as a kicker. She's just a field goal kicker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They made a lot of noise about it, I guess, because they've been letting some of the girls, some of the big, quote unquote, the bigger girls, smaller, play on some of the little league teams. You know what I'm saying? Like giving them a chance to play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And so now, in the high school, they gave this girl a chance to be a field goal kicker, and they did a story about her in our Decatur Daily newspaper here. So, you know what I'm saying? And she actually, I want to say she kicked a winning goal maybe or something like that. They just did a story about it. So, and I ain't never had a chance to ask anybody what they felt about just women in general getting a chance to play in men's sports with the men. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, I think, because I know that there are not like women's football teams, except that the lingerie bowl, but you know what that's about. That's something different. I don't know when that comes on. I don't really watch that, when I see it, but let me say this. I don't like when, and this is another against these people. I don't like when they have, like they had I think it was a man, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a man that became a woman and then competed against women and was like blowing them all out. Like, come on, yeah, because that's just an advantage. Like that ain't right. To me, that ain't right, and that has nothing to do with what you want to be or whatever. That has nothing to do with. That's completely separate from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, that's that ain't right.
No, I ain't with that. Now, I ain't gonna change my gender up just the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't right there. Yeah, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah. But I think with the girl being the kicker, like, yeah, even though she's a kicker, I mean, if they still try to block the kick and, tackle her or whatever, I don't know, I just think because men, are inherently stronger than women, I think they should have women's football and then have men's football, but like I said, like, it's not like if I was there, I wouldn't be like holding picket sign. No, she shouldn't be on the men's football team. Yeah, I don't have that mentality of it. I'm just thinking of safety issue, dudes that are a-holes, because in high school, there's kids they're morons. Kids are morons. Put it that way. A lot of kids they're stupid, so they're immature. They might do stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Try to pull her pants down, just ignorant stuff when you're younger. You know what I mean? So you have all that to contend with.
I see how that.
So I just think, they should have, just have women's football. Just how they have women's soccer teams in high school. They have women's softball.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I guess because football is, more of a, rougher sport, it's just men's, but yeah, they don't need to contend with men physically. Men and women are different. That's a beautiful thing. We should appreciate that. No doubt. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. It's not coming off on like, oh, some women hate. You know.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about giving them a chance, give people a chance, not just at them, but like give people a chance, whether woman or man. But it's like, you know, if I don't, like a weightlifting contest, I know I can't lift weights worth a dog. You know, I'm supposed to roll and stiff now, but I can still work out. So why would I go over here and try to pump 300, 400 with this big 300, 400 dude? You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying. You know what I mean on that too. So you know, I guess it's all about her having the chance to do it, and you know, so-called breaking barriers. Things of that nature. You know how it is these days. When you break a barrier, sometimes they make a big deal out of it. You know.
Yeah. They try to make it like you chauvinist or hating on, and that ain't the case. It's like nah, we don't.
So far, I think she's been getting a lot of good support. You know what I'm saying, especially from her family and from the school. You know what I'm saying? But it's always gonna be that moment when somebody's gonna be like, well, see, if y'all didn't have this, it wouldn't have happened. And, you know.
Yeah. Then what are you gonna do? Now you gotta bring in a woman quarterback. Then you gotta bring in a woman. You know. I know you're gonna get the people that do that. Yeah.
So you know how that goes.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I said, that's, you know, I just don't like when it's someone does it for an advantage. Okay. You know what I'm saying? For an advantage.
Oh, I want to ask now. I never get to ask you this. What do you have a college team that you like? Basketball or football?
Football, because I moved to Georgia. I was like, I didn't really watch college football in New York because we didn't really have a college team. I mean, it was Syracuse, but I don't think Syracuse was even in the kind of like football division of like them really playing good. So it didn't. To me, I don't think it was really big in New York. But down here, South, it's like it's a culture. Like I've seen the trucks with the GA on it. Alabama, I see it. Florida. So I was like, yeah, I'm in Georgia. I said, I'll root for the Bulldogs. Then I'm rooting for them. I'm like, oh shoot, they in the championship. And then they went against Alabama, and I was like, damn, did I pick the right team? I was like, yo, they just choked just like the Falcons did in the Super Bowl. What's going on? But, you know, I started just following them. But you know what I started following? Atlanta United. I never really watched soccer.
Oh,
the soccer
Atlanta
team.
United. Okay.
Bro, I'm watching the game. The fans are going crazy in the stands. They got banners from like 20 feet high. It just looked, the excitement of it. It was just like the aura of like soccer. Like, and I know it's big. It's a big culture for soccer. And I started watching them just being down here. So I'll watch them or I'll keep up with them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If it's on. But yeah, I've gotten into more college football being down here. Like there was times where Saturday I'd get up when them games start and they have games all day. I had ESPN2, turn to Channel 7. Yeah. And even teams I don't know. I'm just watching them because it seemed like they more hungrier. You know what I mean? They be born. Then I find out about certain players like Swift. I'm like, because I'm watching the Lions game, I'm like, oh shoot, he's the dude from Georgia.
Yes. They had a mean three. It was Swift. They had Swift, Chubb, and one more dude at the same time.
That's right. They had Chubb, because I got Chubb on my fantasy team. Yeah.
Yes. And I remember the draft. I remember you picking Chubb. I think I remember you saying I'm gonna get Chubb because of GA. That's why I'm gonna get him.
So now I'm feeling better because before, like I said, it was so many college teams. You know, I was used to NFL 32 team. College is like hundreds of them. So it was like hard to keep up. But if you're watching them every week, especially your team, then you start to familiarize yourself with who's playing this and that. So now I'm into it more. You know,
I done got to so like I told you, I was a Florida Gator fan. So what I did was I got this pod app called Podbean. I'm pretty sure you might be familiar with it. Podbean. It's like a podcast app where you can like find all the podcasts and you know what I'm saying. Listen to them.
Okay.
Podbean. I found a Florida Gators broadcast where they just talk about Florida and the team and what's going on.
Oh, so you can put in a team.
Yes.
That you want.
So yes. So you can probably find just Georgia Bulldog podcast and listen to what coaching going on, what's assistant team, who coming, off season, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's dope.
So I try to keep in touch with, you know what I'm saying, just so I can know about my team at least. I might not be able to know about all the teams.
Yeah.
But I need to know about my team.
Keep up with your team is doing, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of it again? Pod what?
Podbean.
Podbean?
Podbean. Let me see.
How you spell that?
Podbean.
Oh, Bean. Okay. My bad.
Yes, sir. Podbean.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to put that on my phone. Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, I listen to it every night. I always listen to all my podcasts, you know, so I like listening to. Like if I miss first take, I can just go on there and save part 1, save part 2, put it in my playlist, listen to it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you can listen to it from there too. Dope.
Yeah,
dope.
First take, like pretty much anything, like Drink Champs, all that, they got their own audio. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So I mean, just like when you do your stuff, like when you do your audio, like if you had it hooked up like that, your audio could be on there, and we could just somebody miss it, I could just say, hey, let me go to my thing and find and boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm down. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see if I put them on there.
Yeah. Just like when you and Reno be doing that, I done went back and watched 2 of y'all shows. They're off the subject. I done went back and watched 2 of the comedy shows. So I'm trying to catch up and I'm doing notes.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I can, like, you know what I'm saying, get with y'all and talk for a few minutes, I know what's going on, what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, have it like layout, yeah.
Yeah, on that level. You know
okay.
Back to the sports level, when you mention Syracuse, that's one of my favorite cities of New York, period.
Okay.
One of my best friends, which is one of my best friends, he moved down here years ago. And he let me know that he was from Syracuse. Reason why I like Syracuse was because of Wallace, John Wallace, back in the day. And then, you know, after John Wallace, the next big name for me was Carmelo.
Yeah. You know I mean? Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm a Melo fan. Yup.
I love Melo. So
yeah.
I took the trip. My homeboy said, I'm going to visit my family. You want to come with me? So I took the trip to him in Syracuse, and I got to see the north side, the south side, and all that. I got to walk around a little bit, explore. But then when we went, it was opening day at college camp on the campus of Syracuse. Everybody was getting their stuff together.
Oh, dope. So you came at the right time.
Yeah, so I got to walk on the campus, and I was like, man, I ain't never seen nothing like you. I mean, you got that Alpha House and the other thing, and you know all the sororities.
So yeah, fraternity sororities, yeah.
And like I ain't seen nothing like that on the movie. I seen that, but like I've seen like all these sorority houses and all this, and they got smoke shops and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, man, they got all this over here.
That's what's up.
So Syracuse was a very big adventure for me because I got to see something that I ain't never got to see before that I always wanted to see.
That's
and
dope.
I want to say that the stadium didn't they build a new stadium years back?
I'm not sure. They might have.
Something was different. Like something was getting rebuilt or redone or something like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to see it because it's under construction. But I got to see
okay.
So,
that's dope.
Other than that, Syracuse for me was a cool place. You know, I didn't get to see the bad parts. I was looking for it because I like to see the good parts of the city too.
You see everything. Word up.
You know, so I like to see everything. I don't want to just see the hamburgers and the nice restaurants. I want to see where the convenience stores at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah. So, smoke shop, corner store, bodegas.
Yeah,
all that.
I want to see that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Show me where the Puerto Ricans at. I want to
yeah. That's what's up. Yo, so I want to I know we it's 3:39. We got about maybe like 10 minutes. I want to show I got a little hat collection here, but I want you to show the people like a lot of your sport hats, because I know you do a lot of collector and you got a lot of dope hats.
Okay.
Not even basic ones. I seen hats I've never seen before that you had.
Oh, for real? You seen something like that?
Yeah, like different styles. I was like, oh, okay, that's dope. That's dope. So just show the people like your collection, some of your joints.
Okay. All let me get it right. All right, let's see. Show y'all what I got.
No doubt.
Let's see. No, I'm gonna come right here. Let me get it right. All right. This right here just came in the other day.
Yeah, I saw that one posted. That's fresh right there.
This right here is the Atlanta, Atlanta Braves, of course.
Yeah.
With the pink underbottom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? With the patch on the side. 1992 World Series.
Yeah, 92, you know not 2020, because they choked and didn't get in.
Let's see. And then I got my. Let me find a nice one. This right here is the Las Vegas Aviators.
Oh, that's dope.
This is a MILB. I didn't even know Las Vegas had a MILB team.
Oh shoot, Aviator.
Snapback, Aviator. I like it because of the logo.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It looked like a superhero. I just can't think of the hood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was a comic thing at first.
I did too.
Yeah. Dope. I like that Lakers hat right there.
Which one?
That Lakers one right in the middle.
Oh yeah. This one of my favorites.
Ooh,
right here.
that's fresh right there.
You know what I'm saying? I did snapback, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this one, my breast cancer awareness hat. I like to wear this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's dope.
Oh, pick up one you gonna love. Hold on, D-Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I like that classic LA Dodgers hat. Oh.
you know whose points those are?
33,643.
This right here is one of 4 of Kobe's. Like he got another one that says how many All-Star appearances he has. He's got another one that says how many MVPs he has, and there's another one that's got how many championships he has.
Oh, that's fresh.
And I was only able to get the one with how many points he has.
Yeah.
So that's what this is.
Oh, that's fresh right there. That's a definite collector's right there.
Oh. Who's the greatest?
I saw that one a mile away. Word. I saw the flag, and because of the glare, I didn't see the symbol, but I knew that was a Wu-Tang joint.
And when the sun hit this right here, it changed color. It's like a transparent.
Oh,
right
get out of here.
So like when the light hit a certain way, it looks like it's reflecting right here.
Oh, that's nice.
The flag do too. It might be hard to see, but where the W is a bunch of little sparkly stuff right here.
In the background, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's fresh.
Okay.
That's fresh.
Let me see. I'm just picking through. Let me see. All baby blue Toronto.
Oh, okay. Toronto Blue Jays? Yeah. That's
baby
nice.
Blue with the 40th season patch.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what that is? That's
yes,
nice.
sir. And it seems like with the hats these days, as far as right now, it's all about the patch. It seems like with a lot of the collectors.
Oh, okay.
You know
like an anniversary edition or.
Yeah, they got something. Now I like this hat because it's got stuff all the way around it.
What's that? Oh, Sacramento. Oh, okay.
Yes, but it's a certain type of hat because it's got logos all the way around it.
Okay.
That's the only reason and I like purple too, so that's the only reason why I like this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got my New York. I got a Subway Series hat I wanted to show you. This one right here is the Jackie Robinson patch hat. It's got his signature right here.
Dope.
Then on the side, it's got the 50th season.
Oh, that's nice.
Then it's got his number right here.
42, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I got to get that one right there.
The white headband, all that. It fits so good, type man. Let me see. My DC pack.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I really got this for the 4th of July, but I didn't wear it because it's got so much white and I didn't want to get dirty.
Yeah.
So really, I just set it to the side. This is the Washington
the Wizard?
Wizard, yeah.
Wizard, yeah.
But it's the DC, we got because they rock the DC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This hat right here is called a Reprise hat. Basically, this hat right here was made out of plastic. It's a 100% recycled fabric hat.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yes.
I always like the A's hat.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the old school green and yellow, their colors.
I gotta get me one of those.
I always like that.
Have at least one in my collection.
That classic one, yeah.
And I don't know if you can see it, but it has a particular shine to it.
Yeah.
You can tell that it ain't made out of.
I can tell.
One might be, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I
like that. I like that hat.
And yeah, I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, and to show you that. This is crazy. Oh yeah, here we go. Super Avengers.
Ooh, yeah.
This This one of my pride collections right here because on the back it's got the Infinity Stone.
Okay. Nice.
I love this hat.
Segue into the comic show with that one.
Yeah, when I wear this, whenever you let me come on, I'm gonna wear this.
No doubt.
Okay, I got a Spike Lee joint for you right here. This is Spike Lee. He collabed with this one.
Okay.
It's got all the championships all the way around it.
Okay.
And then in the inside right here, it says a Spike Lee joint.
Spike Lee joint.
Right here on the. Oh, I ain't showing it right.
Nice. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? This right here was a special one because I caught it like one of the last ones before they sold out.
Oh, cool.
Hold on. You heard real. I want to show you something. Beef and broccoli, Baltimore Orioles.
That's nice. That's
beef
nice. With some beef and broccoli twin Tims, that look dope.
Beef and broccoli. So and exactly that's this hat right here is saying in the description, Timberland match beef and broccoli.
Oh, dude.
Hat.
So it'll match them, yeah.
So this matches the actual beef and broccoli Timbo.
Okay.
Let's see, what else I got? I got plenty of them, so I'm just trying to find cool.
Oh, no doubt.
Here we go. All red Lakers.
Woo!
With the 60th anniversary Minneapolis patch.
Yeah. I like that one, bro. See, I ain't never seen that one before.
I love this hat right here.
Yeah.
I don't hardly wear this one. I be forgetting I got it.
Yeah. I like that one.
Let's see. Hurry up, cool. Let me hurry up. This right here, Chicago snapback.
Okay.
It's got Chicago
backwards.
Backwards, right.
Yeah.
So like when you look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying?
I've been seeing Maul from Joe Budden podcast. He be wearing hats and they were backwards. And I thought they did that because of some copyright thing. I didn't know they actually make them like that.
They actually make them like that, man.
Okay.
I tripped out on that too. And then these two right here are called pink martinis.
Oh, okay. Those are pink, yeah.
And then with the underbottom, it's pink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically the olives and the pink.
Yeah, that colors go well, both of those colors.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And this right here has the 2003 All-Star Game patch.
Okay.
And this one has the Battle of the Bay patch.
World Series, yeah.
Fresh,
bro.
All gray Lakers fitted. Not Lakers, I'm sorry, Dodgers.
Dodgers, yeah.
Smoke gray. So many. One of my, I love this hat because, like I told you, I love my Latino friends and all that.
Oh, okay. For Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I
never seen these hats before, bro. I knew he was gonna pull out some heaters.
Let me reach in here. Hey, I know you've seen this one. This is the New York Fire Department hat.
Yeah. Where'd you get that one from?
I found this one in Leeds in a city that we have called Huntsville, one of our big cities.
Okay.
I found this in Leeds.
Okay.
And, I had to get it because I want to always have something related to the Knicks.
Yeah.
So I got the fire department special thing.
Yeah, I gotta get that one.
Because I want to say these came out because of the 9/11 and they show love to the fire department.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's another reason why I wanted to have one.
Yeah.
So that way, if they ever talk about it and stuff like that, I could just say, well, I'm showing love and support. So
Word up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fresh one.
Negro Leagues.
Oh yeah. St. Louis, yes indeed.
With the patch.
Nice.
With the stripe all over. You know what I'm saying? So, whew, I got more, but I know 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
I got more, you know what I mean? But I don't
hey,
want to
man.
go too far.
Next week we show some more, that's all.
Okay. Hey,
Word
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, I had fun.
Definitely, man. Yo, shout out to everyone that tuned in, y'all. Fullblast Fanatics. We're going to do this every Monday after football. Rant and rave.
Show you some of my shoes. Show you some of my shoes.
Oh, okay.
I got a nice little stack. You know what I mean?
Cooks ain't playing.
Me. I got a little stack.
Nice.
What I mean?
Nice.
And then I know you see the poster.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that already. Word up.
Yeah, where's my... I got a Marvel poster too. Oh yeah, up top.
Yeah, that's the one I want to get. The Marvel with all the characters. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, That's dope.
The squad right there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Who's
then
coming through?
And then my little old school posters.
Nice.
So,
Official.
oh yeah, but before you go,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to ask you one question. Like on this poster, it's like some of all the old school greats, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, this guy right here, you see that guy right there?
Yeah.
I do not know who that is.
That look like D Nice.
Oh, okay.
It look like D Nice, right, y'all? That look like D Nice? Yeah, I think that's D Nice.
I had this poster tiger for about 15 years, and I cannot figure who that one person is right there.
I think it is. Let me see. Where is Karis one on that poster? Cause
he right there. See him? ARS, Mel, DMX, Lil Kim, Flav, Pop, Dirty, Rakim, Pete Rock, Nas, Chuck D, Warren G, Ice T, Slick Rick Biggie, but I can't figure out who that guy is. And I have been trying to figure it out, Tiger, for years.
For years, right?
I even been on Google trying to figure out who was the picture on the, I didn't like put the names, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah. Because I said D Nice, but now I'm looking at it again and I'm like, it starts to look familiar, but it could be somebody else.
You got Cypress Hill right there, but who is he?
Word. That might be a hip-hop trivia question we're going to have to do.
Master P right there. Who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah.
So hopefully the next show, if they invite me, we can do a hip hop trivia and you can help me figure that out.
Word up. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that one for real.
Before you go, when the next comic show you and Reno?
Oh, today 6:30.
Okay, I'll be watching and I'll be in the chat. And
no doubt.
Send a shout out to everybody in the tribe. Much love to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, Cooks.
Next Wednesday, I'll make sure that I'll be on. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Y'all appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you too.
Talk some good sports, music.
Few short moments out of your day, just have a good combo, sports combo.
Definitely, man. Hey,
thank you very much.
if you are, if you're free next week, we do it again. We can do it again next week.
I'm already in London, so I would definitely love the opportunity, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro.
And I want to let you know also I'm gonna start jumping in on the merch. So if I want to get the
appreciate
merch,
you.
I'm gonna go to the Fullblast app, right, and order off there, right?
You can go, you go to the website. It has the links to the merch, but also, the community section in YouTube, like where I'll post pictures of like next show coming soon. Like if you go on YouTube under Fullblast Radio, there's a community section. It's community. It's kind of like a Facebook where I post, then you can comment on it. I'll put the link to the store in there. But all the links are also below the video. Like during the any YouTube video you go to, you'll see the links to the merch, and then you can go to that link and then open the store to see everything in the store as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then,
but I'll email it to you though. I got your email. I'll email you the links as well.
All right. Since it's getting cold, I want to jump on one of your hoodies. So I'm letting you
definitely. Know. They all available. Got them.
All right. All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, DJ Tiger. Much love to everybody. Much love to you and the fam. And I can't wait to do it again.
No doubt, fam. Be easy.
All right. Peace.
Salute. Yeah, y'all. Shout out to the brother Cooks tuning in. Fullblast Radio. Shout out to everybody tuned in, man. Another edition, Fullblast Fanatics. I'll see y'all later on, 6:30. Comics and hip hop. That's how we do it.